Hello and welcome back, my wonderful viewers. I am your host, Blue Dragon of Blue Dragon Games, and welcome back to Stardew Valley, 1 week at a time. We had just left off at the end of week 6, making this week 7. We are at 12,000 gold. And we can finally harvest our corn crop. I honestly don't remember why I chose to grow corn. I think it's for the convenience of having a multi-harvest crop that persists between seasons. I had not realized my volume was set so high. That probably made last week's episode rather annoying, come to think of it. Okay, I cannot get any of the Joja upgrades just yet. We are a few thousand gold short. Got a Joja Cola though. I can sell that. It's not worth a lot, but meh. Who cares? Well, in order to not reduce this to just me sleeping every day until Saturday, where I do the forage, I am going to the mine. Also, more iron is always good. And right now, the mine is my best way to get iron. Oh. So many bats. Down the floor. Delicious, nutritious iron. My beloved. Get some more energy. Grab that quartz. Run around to get to this ladder. We're on floor 49. Which is awesome. Oh, quality retaining soil. I can sell that. Why sell and not use? Simple. The only retaining soil I personally think is worth using is the highest tiered one. Because it guarantees you only have to water once. it's... oh, much iron. Such a precious resource. Bats. On the floor. And depending on health and energy, once we hit floor 55, this might just be the last one for the day. Ooh, a mining level. That is good. That is very good. So long to kill anything with this sword. Oh, I am definitely going to need to replace it soon. Screw it. Calling it. But I will stop by the Adventurer's Guild before heading back to the farm. Yeah, I use the Claymore heading on. Good damage range, extra defense, extra weight, which I think is what determines knockback. Yes, game, I know it's getting late. Oh, a glowstone ring. I'm curious what the recipe is. But I do believe it will allow me to see in the dark. Solar essence. I am not that far through the mines yet. I don't think. There's Cat. Today is going to be short due to personal reasons. Wednesday. First, take care of the iron. Water the crops. I apologize if I do sound different between this in-game day and the previous. It has been a couple of days in real life for me. Pet the kitty. Because who doesn't want to pet the kitty? I know, I want to pet the kitty. Today is gonna be chill. We're just gonna fish. Yeah, I think that's a nice idea. Oh, I can make the preserves jar now. I forgot about that. I'm not entirely sure what type of preserves to make. Oh, it is a good idea to make preserves. perfect and a treasure chest. That is awesome. So, either earlier in this video or during the previous, I asked here's the question of what movie you all are excited to see. It has come to my attention that the Revan movie I brought up is not actually being made. And is, in fact, a fan-made trailer. I am disappointed. So, I will pose the question again. Because it's a perfectly fine question, and I can change my answer. The movie I know for a fact is actually happening, that I'm looking forward to, is Puella Magi Madoka Magica Walpurgis Nacht Night. Because I genuinely really like Madoka Magica. It is a fantastic show, and I watched Rebellion earlier this year, and it was fantastic. Confusing, but fantastic. It's a good movie. But despite the cute character designs, I would highly recommend showing against showing the series to children. It is not a child-appropriate series. Not in, like, an adult way. Like, you know, an adult movie. He or the dirty mags their dad hides in the bathroom closet. But more... It is incredibly depressing. And rather gruesome at parts. Which is not at all what I had expected when I started watching it. I was pulled in by the very cute character designs, and I had a feeling of curiosity about the magical girl genre. Because I've seen parodies of transformations and whatnot, but up until that point, I never had actually watched one. I think the genre is pretty cool. Mind you, the ones I've watched aren't really the most played straight examples of the genre. But still. Pretty tight. So yeah, there's my updated to actually be correct answer for last week's question. And the part 2 for it. But I'll even expand it if you don't feel like answering again. Are you excited for a new show? A new season for a show? Let me know in the comments. Because you can always use more positivity in the world. Especially because this should be going up in one of the weeks approaching Christmas. Which always tends to be one of the worst times of year for people's mental health. And giving people something nice to focus on feels like a good thing. And honestly, we need more good things in the world. Because good things are nice. And everyone could use something that's just nice every once in a while. Oh, a diamond. And a glow ring, but the diamond is pretty nice. I think they're still used to make the gem machines, but I'm not actually sure about that. Because I think the recipe might have been changed with the most recent update. I'm not taking the bait because I can't use bait at the moment. I don't have the right fishing rod for it. I found a book in a lake. I didn't need Mako Tsunami's dirty mags. That is admittedly a pretty old reference. It has been a long time since Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime on. I mean, it's still on. I mean, there's an entire channel for it now. For just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! No shows. Which is honestly pretty fucking cool, if you ask me. I think it's just straight up really cool. Do I have the fish smoker yet? I think I would have checked this before I started filming, but I don't play like that. The only pre-filming check I did was to make sure my volume was set properly. And we are going to bed. After checking the TV, I can't really use any of the recipes yet, but it doesn't hurt to learn them just in case. Slime rain, slime rain, slime rain, slime rain! This is fantastic! More fiber, more moss. It's perfect. And I get to spend all day scything, getting loot from the slime rain. I need more fiber for tea tree saplings, because those make bank. And the fact that money is the main... is how we progress. Since we're going Joja instead of the community center. I don't hate the community center. I mean, I did it in my first ever playthrough of the game. I just find it kind of boring, personally. It pushes you towards a lot of crops with different things, and some of them I didn't necessarily find all that fun. Just personally. I enjoy the fishing minigame. I do not enjoy checking the wiki to see what seasons and what locations what fish spawn in at what times of day, or what season does it need to be for this crop or this crop. I don't hate it. I just prefer the added freedom going Joja is giving me. Me this time. Plus, I've never actually sided with Joja before. Alrighty, this is my second ever playthrough of the game, so that genuinely doesn't mean all that much. But I'm gonna say that it's like a full dark side playthrough of Knights of the Old Republic 2. I just haven't done it. There's nothing physically stopping me from doing it. You know, it's kind of funny I bring up Knights of the Old Republic too. I actually thought of making a series on that. Either instead of or in addition to Stardew. Unfortunately, it might just be an issue with me. But every time the game goes into a cutscene, OBS just stops recording it in the game for several minutes. And it takes a several minute long concentrated effort to get it working again. I don't like that very much. I love the game. I just probably won't be making any videos on it until I can fix that. At some point, into the future. Because it is genuinely a really fun game. One of my favorite RPGs in general. And one of my favorite Star Wars games. Mind you, I haven't played very many Star Wars games, so take my opinions on them with a grain of salt. My experience is the original two Battlefront games from the early 2000s, Knights of the Old Republic, and Knights of the Old Republic 2. And a little bit of Rogue Squadron for the GameCube. Not a lot. I had most of my experience with that. I was watching my older brother or my cousin playing it. But I do have experience. Some experience with it. And Star Wars The Clone Wars on PS2. I forgot about that. That was a really fun game. Oh, so much fiber. So much moss. This is wonderful. I also have another series that will definitely have been and uploaded a fair bit by the time this video goes out. Monday Night Magic. I don't know how many of you are interested in Magic the Gathering, but it's a game I have greatly enjoyed ever since I was a little kid. And introduced to it in the cabin of the Boy Scout troop my brothers were part of. Monday Night Magic is a series that is a lot like the old Pokemon Showdown videos I've done in the past, and I might do again in the future because honestly those are pretty fun to record. And they'd just be added to the schedule instead of taking the place of that week's video. Oh, there's the kitty. I'll just put the plant there. I don't really care where it goes all that much. It is Friday. Harvest the corn, pet and water the cat, and water the corn. Now I'm going to fill up the watering can, put the corn in the bin, and I'm going to bed. It's 7:10 in the morning. I could have checked the traveling cart. Of course I just remember that the traveling cart... now. I am stupid. Yeah, sure, Demetrius. I'll get you a melon. Eventually. If I remember. I'm not even sure if there's enough time left in season to grow one. Which is what makes it funny. Ooh, 2 gold quality grapes. Ah, yeah. But yes, as I was saying, Monday Night Magic is going to be videos of about 10-ish minutes in length of my gameplay of MTG Arena. Because I enjoy playing Magic. It's fun, and some of my fondest memories with my oldest brother are of us playing together. Don't worry, he's not dead or anything, we just don't live near each other anymore. And he has a wife and kids. I can't really blame him for that. He works hard. He's a good dude. He's a good dad. It just means we don't spend as much time together as we used to, and that is something I accepted. I had to accept when he moved out. But I will admit, one of my all-time favorite memories of an event was going to pre-release Amonkhet years ago. Oh, with him. It was midnight to 5 a.m. 5 hours of just having fun and playing cards. Cards with my brother and the event regulars, who I'd been seeing about once a month since I started high school. Well, at that time. And some new faces who weren't draft regulars. I wish I could draft an arena. But I really don't want to put money into a free game. But I do love draft as a format. It is my favorite way to play my Magic. I actually had a real funny one years ago. It's been a long time since I've actually done one. Because there were only 6 of us at the store, because the set that was, because the set that wasn't all that popular, at least for draft at that point. think it was Kaladesh or Aether Revolt, we were allowed to pick 3 sets if the store had at least 6 packs of each of those sets to draft with. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, there were sets that weren't really meant to play with each other in a draft format, but it was fun. And honestly, it was a bit more fun than just straight up drafting Kaladesh. I don't hate Kaladesh block. I wasn't a huge fan of it right off, admittedly. Mostly for the reason of I was just really unlucky drafting it. Just got really unlucky during the drafts and kept getting, like, the same general bad card pool. Which, yes, it's ironic I'm complaining about bad cards in a set where you pass around booster packs. But I was just really unlucky drafting that set. Or maybe I'm just bad at draft. It can be both. It can be both. Because I don't draft for the event. Who the... Huh. Weird. Yeah. But when I draft, I don't draft for the event itself. I draft because I want the card in my collection. Even if it hurts me in the draft. Because there's only so many times you can pick a card that's good in the draft, only to get home and realize you have 8 of them. But it's especially because this is the newest set is the first one in a while, at least that I've seen, that has a card that's not a basic land. You can have as many of it as you want in your deck. One, 3, 5, 9, 8, 4 grabs. Wanted to do that. I think I can, actually. But that does remind me of one of the new cards. heir apparent. Which is a really funny pun. At least to me. But I'm a sucker for terrible puns, so... take my opinions on the matter with a grain of salt. Oh, we don't need moss for those. Heir apparent is... Arena is fun. Because you can get away with some decks you just can't play right on table. Like any variety of Crash Your Game Turbo. Because obviously you can't crash a paper cards at the table game of Magic the Gathering. But also, because it would get really annoying keeping track of that many cards. Admittedly, Arena does definitely have cards and mechanics I just don't like. I don't like having an extra layer of obfuscation in my card game. Like randomness. It's already luck of the draw. Please don't add more RNG. The dice rolling, fine, I can put up with that. Especially if it's on a theme. Like the Dungeons and Dragons and Fallout sets. Oh, let's see how much money we made today, baby! Level 7 foraging! Let's go! 25,000. You know what that means? One of our short-term goals. The greenhouse. We can get the greenhouse. This is huge. This is huge. This is huge. That's the medium-term goal. Taken care of. I should plant the other forageables. JoJo will be open by the time I'm done. But this is huge. Greenhouse before fall of year 1. Ooh. 54 summer seeds. That'll be 54 forageables on the last day of summer. Oh, that feels so good. The greenhouse, in my humble opinion, is the best reward in the entire game. In my humble opinion. This week has been very successful. And I think that this is where we'll end it. After checking the mushroom cave. Mushrooms first. So I don't forget. Just to get some gold out of today. Aw, cute raccoon. I love raccoons. They're so cute. I have been your host, Blue Dragon of Blue Dragon Games. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.